Fitness guru John Spencer Ellis. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
How did that boot camp thing start?
Well, I've been involved in fitness actually since the age of 12. My father was a bodybuilder, great inspiration and motivator for me. And as a personal trainer for many, many years, I was looking for something creative in a way that I could affect more people in the same amount of time. And so I came up with the boot camp concept, which is now Adventure Boot Camp. And now it started here in Orange County, but we now have 100 authorized locations in 8 countries.
Wow.
So it is really expanded.
Well, I'll say.
Yeah.
Now, something that I'm rather impressed with. Now, you actually lead a large exercise and sports trainers group. Right. And I bring it up because people need to know that you're the real deal on this thing. Talk about that organization. How many members?
I started the National Exercise and Sports Trainers Association, NESTA, and we now have 45,000 fitness professionals in our membership base in over 30 countries. And we educate and do business development programs for health, fitness, wellness, nutrition professionals all around the globe.
Talk about the importance of one area of fitness people seem to forget about, and that's the food area.
Well, people say they don't have enough time to eat right or cook right, and we're working on programs right now to help them solve that challenge. I think really it's all the saturated fats and the man-made items. I was speaking last weekend out in Palm Springs, and I heard another doctor speak, and I thought it was great. He says, if there's anything to preserve the shelf life on a food item, it will reduce your shelf life. And I thought that was very well said.
I think it's impressive too, and we won't go into details of the fact that you not only have your bachelor's degree, master's, you got one doctorate, you're working on another one.
Correct.
But let's talk now about the OC Body.
Right.
How did this video come about?
Well, the TV show, The OC Body, is on the Healthy Living channel. It goes out to 15 million homes across the U.S. And as you saw in the footage earlier, and the end of the Adventure Boot Camp, oftentimes I'll ask the ladies, I said, if you have the opportunity, which you do now, to ask a fitness professional these thought-provoking questions, the ones that everyone wants to know about, what would you ask? So I really got a feeling for what they wanted to know that really was a mystery to that point. And so based on that, I came up with the concept for the TV show, The OC Body.
How's it been received?
It's been very well received. It's great receiving emails and calls and just inquiries from all across the country. And I'm determined to make a difference in the obesity epidemic around America, and if I have to do it one person at a time, or I can work with it 1 million people at a time, then that's what I'm going to do.
What made you decide to go this route? I know you've had fitness videos before, and you've had quite an outreach going, but why this particular outreach?
It's fun for me. I really enjoy it, and it gives me the platform to get my message across, and that is that if what we were doing in America right now was really working, our kids wouldn't be dying younger than we are. We wouldn't have a 60% obesity epidemic, and we wouldn't have all these chronic diseases. So Western medicine as it is, or just dealing with it after the fact, obviously isn't working. So it's prevention, it's combining alternative and Western medicine and health, fitness, nutrition, and definitely stress management. 80% of the reason why people see a primary care physician is stress related, and exercise reduces stress.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So does good food, though. I mean, when you feel healthy, you know, with what you're eating, things seem to go a little bit better. I'm interested to know, though, how you've been received in other countries, because the European example of what fitness is totally different than the American.
Well, it's sad that America is known as the country of fat people.
Yeah.
I think it's really a shame. But overall, you know, I do a lot of work in the UK, in Australia, definitely in Canada, and the reception actually has been very, very good. Even if America is known as the fat country, or the country of fat people, they still love what comes out of California and Orange County specifically.
Right. Oh, good. We'll keep that going. And when can folks see this?
It airs every Thursday night all across the country, and here in Orange County it's 4:30 p.m.
On what channel again?
It's on the Healthy Living channel, and it's on the Dish Network, and that's throughout the country, and then specific cable locations. And right now we're working with different networks to get it for everybody here in Orange County.
Cool. We have a website up as well. People can find about the other videos, and we thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Hey everybody, welcome to the OC Body. I'm your host, John Spencer Ellis, and I have a great guest, fitness guru extraordinaire, Jay Blahnik. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You laughed when I said that, but I mean, it's really true. You have really done some tremendous things in the fitness industry. In a little bit, we're going to talk about what you're doing with Nike and Apple, which is unbelievable. Really proud of you for that. It's very cool. But first, I want to make sure that people know about you and kind of your journey. Tell us how you got into fitness and what's happened.
Well, I feel like I have the luckiest job in the world because I get a chance.
Hey, you guys, we're back to the OC Body. And again, my guest today is Jay Blahnik. And now, this is so cool. Jay has worked with Nike and Apple, and he was an integral part of the development of Nike Plus. So tell us about it.
Yeah,
hey, you guys, it's time for the exercise of the day, and I get to do one of my favorite things, and that's use the exercise ball. Technically, it's called the Swiss ball. It actually came from Switzerland and was originally used in physical therapy and all kinds of stuff. Really, the Swiss ball gives you endless possibilities, not only for ab exercises, but to work your entire body. Best part, it's only $20 to $30. I suggest you give it a try, and that's your exercise of the day.
Stick to it.
Well, I agree 100%. Variety, keep it fun, keep it light. You guys take care of yourself, be active, stay active. Remember, nutrition is an important part of that. Be well, and we'll see you next time here on the OC Body. Thanks a lot.
Now to prove it, we took the Gravity Force trainer to Dr. John Spencer Ellis, president of the National Exercise and Sports Trainers Association. Here's what he has to say about the Body by Jake Gravity Force trainer.
The first time I got on the Gravity Force trainer, I was impressed at how instantaneous I felt it. From the very first rep, I knew it was working. I recommend the Gravity Force trainer for one simple reason. I've trained 45,000 fitness professionals, and I've always said that one thing stands true. When you're training someone, they're very short on time, stick to fundamental movements. And when someone tries it for the very first time, they're going to realize it sticks to the 7 exercises that really work, the pushes, the pulls, the presses. Nothing extra, no bells and whistles, it just works. With the Gravity Force trainer, you can go from 5% to 150% of your total body weight. So there's really a wide range for you to benefit. Oftentimes, if you were to use a bow or a band or even a cable, and dumbbells and barbells for that matter, the tension is variable throughout the range of motion, meaning sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's really tough, and sometimes it gets easier again. And with the direct drive resistance of the Gravity Force trainer, the resistance is consistent throughout the full range. Because you have pure constant resistance, you can do 7 exercises in just 21 minutes and still have a very, very effective workout. I think it's fantastic. I'm sold. There are many benefits for a fighter to train at high altitude. It increases the body's ability to extract oxygen from the air and transport it to the working muscles. It also delays fatigue by allowing the fighter to stay aerobic, meaning they're using oxygen, rather than anaerobic, which is not utilizing oxygen. It delays the onset of lactic acid, so there's no burning sensation. It creates a higher concentration of red blood cells and hemoglobin and increases the oxygen binding capacity of the blood to get that oxygen to the working muscles.